Do you want to live a long and healthy life? Do you want to avoid chronic diseases and age-related problems? Of course you do. Who wouldn't? But did you know that some of the foods you eat every day could be really wasting your efforts? It's true, some foods can cause inflammation, weight gain, digestive problems, and even increase your risk of chronic diseases. And the worst part is, these foods are often marketed as healthy or harmless. But don't worry, we're here to help you avoid these costly mistakes and make better choices for your health. Trust me, you don't want to mess with your metabolism, your hormones, your digestion, or your immune system after 50. So in this video, we'll reveal the 10 foods you should never eat after 50 and why you should avoid them at all costs. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Processed meats. You might love your bacon, ham, salami, or hot dogs, but these processed meats are loaded with salt, nitrates, preservatives, and other chemicals that can damage your blood vessels, raise your blood pressure, and increase your risk of heart disease and cancer. A study by the World Health Organization found that eating 50 grams of processed meat per day, that's about 4 slices of bacon, increased the risk of colorectal cancer by 18%. That's not a risk worth taking, especially as you get older. Instead of processed meats, choose lean cuts of fresh meat, poultry, or fish, or try plant-based alternatives like tofu or tempeh. Number 2. Margarine. Margarine might seem like a healthier alternative to butter, but it's actually worse for you. Margarine is made from vegetable oils that have been hydrogenated to make them solid at room temperature. This process creates trans fats, which are the most harmful type of fat for your health. Trans fats can raise your bad LDL cholesterol, lower your good HDL cholesterol, increase inflammation, and cause plaque buildup in your arteries. A study by Harvard University found that eating trans fats increased the risk of heart disease by 23%. That's why the FDA has banned trans fats from food products since 2018. But some margarines may still contain small amounts of trans fats, so it's best to avoid them altogether. Instead of margarine, use natural fats like butter, olive oil, coconut oil, or avocado oil. Number 3. White bread. White bread might seem like a harmless staple, but it's actually one of the worst foods you can eat after 50. Why? Because white bread is made from refined flour that has been stripped of its fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. This means that white bread has a high glycemic index, which means it spikes your blood sugar and insulin levels quickly and then crashes them down. This can lead to cravings, overeating, weight gain, and diabetes. Not to mention, white bread can also cause inflammation and damage your gut health. A study by the University of Bristol found that eating white bread increased the levels of a harmful bacteria called bacteroids in the gut, which can cause inflammation and impair immune function. Instead of white bread, choose whole grain breads that are rich in fiber and nutrients, such as whole wheat, rye, or oat. Number 4. Potato chips. Potato chips are one of the most addictive snacks out there, but they are also one of the most unhealthy. Potato chips are fried in oil and coated with salt and artificial flavors, which can raise your blood pressure, cholesterol, and inflammation levels. Potato chips are also high in acrylamide, which is a chemical that forms when starchy foods are heated at high temperatures. Acrylamide has been linked to cancer and nerve damage in animal studies. A study by the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that potato chips lead to more weight gain than any other food. In the study, eating just 15 chips per day led to weight gain by 1.69 pounds over 4 years. That's a lot of extra weight for a small snack compared to 0.4 pounds from eating sweets and desserts. Instead of potato chips, snack on popcorn, roasted carrot sticks, or nuts. Before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 5. Canned soup. Canned soup might seem like a convenient and comforting meal, but it's not a good choice for your health after 50. Canned soup is often high in sodium, which can cause water retention, bloating, and high blood pressure. Canned soup can also contain additives, preservatives, and artificial flavors, which can harm your gut health and immune system. Other than that, canned soup can also lack fiber and protein, which can leave you feeling hungry and unsatisfied. A study by the Journal of the American Medical Association found that eating canned soup for 5 days increased the levels of bisphenol A in the urine by 1,221%. BPA is a dangerous chemical that can disrupt the endocrine system and cause hormonal imbalances. Instead of canned soup, make your own soup from scratch using fresh or frozen vegetables, low-sodium broth, herbs, spices, and lean protein. Number 6. Artificial sweeteners. Artificial sweeteners might seem like a good way to cut down on sugar and calories, but they are actually worse for your health after 50. Artificial sweeteners can trick your brain into thinking you're eating something sweet, but they don't satisfy your sweet tooth or your hunger. This can lead to overeating later on, as well as cravings for more sweets. Artificial sweeteners can also alter your gut microbiome, which can affect your digestion, immunity, mood, and metabolism. A study by the University of Manitoba found that consuming artificial sweeteners increased the risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and stroke by 32%. And another study by the University of Texas found that drinking diet soda increased the risk of dementia by 3 times. Instead of artificial sweeteners, use natural sweeteners like honey, maple syrup, stevia, which is a plant-based sweetener, or monk fruit, which is a fruit-based sweetener. Number 7. Soda. Soda is one of the most popular beverages in the world, but it's also one of the worst for your health. Soda is basically liquid sugar that has no nutritional value whatsoever. A single can of soda contains about 10 teaspoons of sugar, which can spike your blood sugar and insulin levels, leading to weight gain and diabetes. Soda can also erode your tooth enamel, cause acid reflux, and dehydrate you. A study by Tufts University found that drinking 1 or more sugary drinks per day increased the risk of dying from cardiovascular disease by 29%. And diet soda is actually no better, as it contains artificial sweeteners that can mess with your metabolism and appetite hormones. Instead of soda, drink water, tea, coffee, or sparkling water with a splash of lemon or lime. Number 8. Ice cream. Ice cream might be a delicious treat, but it's not a friend to your health after 50. Ice cream is high in calories, fat, sugar, and dairy, which can all contribute to weight gain, inflammation, and digestive issues. Ice cream can also trigger cravings for more sweets, as it stimulates the reward center in your brain. A study by the University of Texas found that eating ice cream regularly reduced the brain's response to pleasure, making people need more ice cream to feel satisfied. That's a vicious cycle you don't want to get into. Instead of ice cream, enjoy frozen yogurt, sorbet, or fruit popsicles. Number 9. Alcohol. Alcohol might be a social lubricant and a stress reliever, but it's also not a friend to your health after 50. Alcohol is a toxin that can damage your liver, brain, heart, and other organs. It can also dehydrate you, disrupt your sleep quality, lower your inhibitions, and impair your judgment. Other than that, alcohol can also interact with some medications you might be taking, such as blood thinners or antidepressants. A study by The Lancet found that drinking more than 100 grams of alcohol per week, that's about 6 glasses of wine, increased the risk of death from all causes by 20%. And another study by the British Medical Journal found that drinking more than 14 units of alcohol per week, that's about 7 pints of beer, increased the risk of cognitive decline by 17%. So if you do drink alcohol occasionally, limit yourself to 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men. Number 10. Fast food. Fast food might be cheap and convenient, but it's not worth the cost to your health after 50. Fast food is high in calories, fat, salt, sugar, and additives, which can cause many health problems like weight gain, inflammation, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, and heart disease. Fast food can also lack fiber, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, which can leave you feeling sluggish and malnourished. A study by the University of Minnesota found that eating fast food more than twice a week increased the risk of metabolic syndrome by 25%, which is a condition that involves high blood pressure, high blood sugar, high triglycerides, and abdominal obesity. Metabolic syndrome can increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and diabetes. Instead of fast food, cook your meals at home with healthy, high-quality ingredients. So there you have it, 10 foods you should never eat after 50. By avoiding these foods, you can improve your health, vitality, and longevity. Remember, you are what you eat. So choose wisely and enjoy your life. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you use some of these foods every day? Did you experience these negative health effects? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.